AFCRDTV, I'm here after today's 3-1 defeat for the Diamonds against Biggleswade Town with man of the match Alex Todd. Alex, very disappointing performance after a great win on Tuesday, performance against Banbury. First half, we never got going, did we?
No, exactly that. We came off the back of, I think, 3 pretty good performances. Really should have tried to kick on today, and yeah, just flat. Didn't start well at all. We know it. That's why it was taking so long for us to get out. We know we didn't start for one reason or another. It's something we've got to address before next week.
Yeah, I mean, they had the possession, but they weren't creating a lot, and I suppose they had that shot which went over. And then the penalty. I mean, their number 7 was probably their man of the match. I thought it was excellent, and I think Zach had probably his most difficult game I've seen now since he's been with the club. Yeah, completely agree. Zach, you know usually what you get. He's usually very reliable, and to be honest, I thought their 7 was excellent. He caused us all sorts of problems, and yeah, just one of them. I don't know if it was a penalty. I think it was soft, but I sort of summed it up, to be honest. And yeah, the penalty wasn't a great penalty, and we weren't alert to actually, Ben he pulled off a save, and we weren't there to get the rebound. Yeah,
exactly that. We always say follow in, and I think we try and get the quicker boys following in. And the guys, yeah, he's taken the penalty. Teef's made a great save, and as I said, it sort of summed it up. Bounced back into the path of the striker, and he tapped it in. So, yeah.
And what was your views about their second goal? Everybody else thought it was offside.
Oh, miles off. I mean, from where I was, I was sort of in line with the ball. I mean, a striker doesn't tap. The guy wasn't in line with me, and you don't tap it in from 6 yards. I was 6 yards out. He's not made 6 yards up by the time the ball's hit the line. But yeah, again. Don't want to blame the officials, because I think we had enough problems ourselves, caused our own problems, but yeah, didn't help us at all today.
And then the third goal probably killed us again, the number 7 cutting in, and the shot which went across Ben. But I mean, we only had one shot in that first half, and that was a free kick which I think Morgan converted.
Yeah, he was watching too much this morning. Yeah, we didn't have enough chances. Strange, because in recent games we've been creating a lot more chances, been a little bit more creative going forward, but yeah, it was just one of them. It just didn't sort of go for us. Didn't start properly, and sort of we got punished.
But let's try and turn on the positives. I suppose at half time the only thing you can come and do is try and win the second half, and we did win it. And I suppose we could have even got even closer to them with some chances in the last few minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Peaksy said it was very clear from Peaksy's message at half time. We go and win the second half. We have to come out with a reaction, and to be honest, we had to do something because it couldn't have got much worse. So we had to go and respond. A bit of a reaction from all the boys. It's about attitude, really. 3-0 down. We've got a very young team. You've got to have men stand up around us, and hopefully it showed. Just didn't convert the chances we had.
Got the penalty. Hicksley was going to take it, wasn't he? I don't think anyone else was going to take it.
Yeah, he's confident. You see him do it in training. I think he scored once in training. But yeah, it was about time. Sort of. He stepped up, took responsibility, and yeah, I didn't really expect anything less.
You've alluded to it was a long end of post-match talk from Peaksy and the coaching staff, and I suppose that's in preparation for next week, because we couldn't have a harder game next week, but they're the kind of games after today, that's one where the players can actually rise to, can't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's quite fair. As you said, we've got a young team, but whenever we go and there's a big game, we do rise to the occasion 9 times out of 10, and I think, as I said, we are young, but it gives us a bit of freedom. The boys, are very creative, so we just got to make sure the older heads, we keep them together, keep it tight, and yeah, next week, we've got to test ourselves.
And it's a free hit. We're going to enjoy ourselves, be a good trip, and play in front of a big crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got nothing to lose, so let's go there and make a good account of ourselves.
Okay, Alex, thanks for coming out. I know it's difficult, and see you next week.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alex. I'm now here with manager Andy Peaks. Andy, I know you'll be very disappointed after that performance. I mean, we were on and up after the performance against Banbury and Russia as well. And half time 3-0 down. I don't think any of us could believe it, really, from where we've been from Tuesday to today.
No, like you said, virtually the same 11. Started today, started the other night. And yeah, to be honest, I'm frustrated now, as in very disappointed, because first half we were nowhere near at the races. Completely different sort of challenge today. They play a lot longer, a lot more physical. We knew exactly that. I've had them watched twice. I've said exactly what their game plan would be. I told them where the wingers had cut in, etc., etc. And first half, we've just not been at the races. You know, nothing, not anything that I want. You know, that's not the sort of performance I was looking for at all. So yeah, really disappointed. Got a bit of a reaction second half, which I would hope to get. But first half was nowhere near the standards. And like you said, we've come through a lot in the last 3 or 4 games, and you know, give Banbury 3 good games. Slightly different challenge today, and I asked people to do different jobs, and they were way off it. And I can't legislate for some of the performances today, if I'm being honest, John.
And I mean, we talked about formations. You're happy with the formation that's where you went for? You obviously could have finished with 4-4-2 on Tuesday.
Yeah, we changed. It's not about formations. It's about individuals standing up to play. It's 11v11 out there, and they had better players than us in the first half. Probably 9 of theirs were better than 9 of ours. That's why it's 3-0. That's simple. You know, yeah, maybe the shape was better second half. We pushed on. I come here wanted to stay in the game and be hard to break down, hard to beat, because I know what they're all about. And I wanted it was going to be a physical battle at times, so we set a time according to that. But you know, people didn't do the jobs they were meant to do. They know that. They've admitted that. And so I can't legislate for that. Yeah, we changed it later on and it looked better. Yeah, of course it did. We had young kids coming on. I thought all done well. All the subs done well added to the game. We started passing the ball. We started getting down the right areas, and we started winning more second balls. We didn't win enough second balls. People nowhere near good in the first half.
Soft first goal. I mean, obviously, I don't know about the penalty. But, I thought it was a penalty, but it was an easy push on the back. And Zach looked like he was frustrated because he got sat down by the number 7 who was outside.
He missed the tackle, didn't he? And he reacted. Whether it was or not, I don't know. It was a soft one, I felt, but I'm always going to say that. But then Ben saved it, didn't react. So that's the first goal. The second one's an absolute apology because it's from our corner. We've got enough people back. People not taking responsibility, wanting to get in the areas more than we did, and they've punished us. Again, for me, that was definitely offside. I don't think he needed to touch it, the lad, but it was going in anyway, probably. But he put it in, he was clearly offside. But again, my problem isn't with the referee today, because he didn't cost us the game. Our performances cost us the game. In a 20-minute spell, we've got to learn that when people do score against us, whether it be a good goal, a lucky goal, or whatever, we have to get together and ride it out and make sure they don't score bang bang like they did today, because that kills the game. If we'd have got to half-time at 1-0 and grew into confidence, you know, got together, been hard to beat, we'd have got something out of the game.
Second half, I suppose, half time, win the second half, that would be the message. And they did. And they did come out to say there were some good performances from the subs. Ben Akai made a difference when he came on, and I thought Jesse did well as well. I
thought the performance was better second half, but it had to be, because for me it could be worse. I wasn't happy. They knew I wasn't happy at half time. That's as angry as I've been, I think. Because, you know, we've got all our experienced players back. We've got good footballers out there. We're not playing a team that's probably, I don't think, as good as some of the teams we've lost to previously. Don't get me wrong, they're good at what they do, and they'll be in and around it. I'm sure they will. But they beat, what I'm saying, we went under too easy. So I was fuming, absolutely fuming, and I still am, if I'm being honest, because we've come a long way in the last few weeks, and you don't need results like that, because it puts people on the back foot. We go into a massive game next week against a team who, if we play like we did at Spells first half, I dread to think what the score would be.
Any news about Jordan? You took him off, was that precautionary?
Yeah, I was a bit worried about him, to be honest. That was it. And we weren't going to win the game then, although we did create some chances late on, you never know. But he's too big. His hamstring was sore, and I couldn't risk him pulling that as well. That would have been a massive blow. So hopefully with a week this week of not doing too much, obviously do a bit of training, but hopefully he'll be fine for next week. Hopefully we'll have Ryan Duff back for next week. So we've got people coming back, but that wasn't the problem today. Well, you know, we didn't have to come here and score 2, 3, 4 goals. We have to defend better as a unit and individually, and we didn't do that today. And if you defend individually and collectively, as I've just said, as a team like that, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, those conditions and the way of the game was one of those you could win 1-0, wasn't it, if you defend properly? Yeah,
you've got to defend properly, and equally when you get the ball, you've got to keep it better. We couldn't pass, you know, we tended to go backwards all the while first half, and then play in midfield and then give it away, and then go back to beneath when I'd sooner put, you know, people in the ascendancy could go forward and play forward and get into strikers and link the play like we've been doing, but they didn't do that today first half, and that's what's making me so angry, because I know they can do it. We all know they can do it.
But a great opportunity for the players next week. Let's look at next week. I know it's a difficult game. I know today's performance won't have helped the mindset before, but we go hopefully to put in a pose we know we can do against good sides, and it'll be a good trip. Yeah, well, it's only a good trip if you put a good performance in, John. So that's all I would say. But we'll train this week. I've got some good reports on them. I've got some friends in the North East who have given me excellent reports, so we'll know loads about them. And we'll set up and we'll be a good match for them. But as I said, people have to take responsibility and do their jobs they're in the team to do. Because if they don't, it becomes a long day. It doesn't matter who you play. All right, mate. I'll let you go. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.